Down. Fight, 97. Steel, black. Blue striker. Ready.
Lance going to put it up right away. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Let's go. Fight, 60. Cam cycle. Blaster, 6. 6. Mega.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Okay.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
10.
Throwing now is Lance. Quick hitter here. It's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. The Cowboys had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they moved back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
On play action, Lance on the left side. Gallup's got it. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. This defense for the Packers very strong in that victory a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Shot, 17. Striker, 3-3. Edo blue. Black ultra. Ready.
Lance now on 1st down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. You look at this Packers defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Lance again here on 2nd and 10. Targets Lamb on the comeback. The pass is complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now Lance wants to change him up. Back to throw now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Go red.
The Lance going to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Ready.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. And they'll send Watson in motion right.
Drill green. Set.
1st down, Love to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try and put his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Ready.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
On 3rd down, Love. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Green Jack.
Lance now on 1st down. Now he's free at the 35. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Well, that a very strong gain of 24.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Strikers, 3-3.
Now Lance looking to change it up.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lance. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Red, yellow, 22 needle. Cut.
Lance looking to throw it. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. The extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Jones. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Now it's the backup Cousins. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is taken at the 23. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Ready.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Down.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Pollard will take it up the gut. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Drill, 52. Let's go, charge. Ready.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Slide, 97. Hut.
And now they'll throw with Lance. Incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
Claude Ray. Smash, Ray.
Throwing his Lance on third down. Flush to his right. He finds his man, Pollard. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's a tough one for the defense because the coverage was good downfield. He was forced to work his way out of the pocket to his right, spotted his man on the sideline, and got it to him to pick up the first down on third down.
On first down, Lance. He finds his man, complete. It's Carroll. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
10 cycles. Ready?
To throw, it's Lance. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Now Lance. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Ready?
And Lance now to throw. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
Set, hut. Ready.
Again, it's Lance. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Pollard will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. 1 man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown. Anders Carlson now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Second down and 3.
Trouble 38. Set. Go.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And a good run here as he'll run all the way down to the 40-yard line. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
Six. Mega. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. To the left side and intercepted.
Intercepted by the Packers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Following the interception, Cousins. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Cousins on 1st down. That finds his receiver, Watson. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. 2nd down, Cousins. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Throw left side complete. That's Carroll. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a play fake. Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down.
Ready. Needle blue. Hut.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Hey, check mega. Set.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Taken at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a first down carry by Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now Cousins going to change it up. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they'll audible to something else. On play action, Cousins. To the left side, there's the tight end, Musgrave. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Gun.
A first down throw for Cousins. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now Cousins gives to Jones on the delay. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Cousins to throw it. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On now is the Packers punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They're on the 32-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Shot. 17.
Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Steal. Check steal. Ready?
Going to run again here with Pollard. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Lance. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. And you know what else happened on that play? He just went past 45,000 career passing yards.
He's going to cherish that moment, but he's also going to celebrate it with so many different people. Guys he's playing with currently, guys he's played with in the past, especially offensive linemen who kept him upright to throw the ball, receivers who caught it. I mean, just so many people to embrace. And last but not least, a lot of coaches who called a lot of passing plays.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Play action now. Cousins on the move to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Cousins hands to Jones. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Cousins here going to change the play. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. A check down here to Jones. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Carlson's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready, break.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Hurry, hurry.
Here's Lance to throw it. Swinging this out for Pollard. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
52. Fight, 97. Fight, white. Hut.
The Lance going to throw. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
Okay,
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
fight, 60.
To throw, it's Lance. And he will find his man on the outside. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
He finds his man, complete. It's Carroll. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw there caught by Gallup.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Ready, ready.
Play action, now it's Lance. They'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down. But they're set up well now. First and goal at the 1.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. The point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Here's Cousins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Let's go.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On third and long, it's Lance.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
An audible here to get a new look.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Nixon now from his end zone.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
And now off to the races down the right side.
And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. 42 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Throwing, Cousins. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
35 yards.
And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Green Jack.
Here's Lance.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 34 yards.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on moment through the game plan actually work. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Cousins now on 2nd down.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins, escaping the pressure right.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
They'll go with Jones. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Go. Red, yellow. Ready?
Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
Forced out to his left. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Now 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Now Lance.
Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
Lance now on 1st down.
And that is incomplete.
So it's a win here for the Cowboys, and it was Trey Lance, CD, who really led the way.
Yeah, he really threw the ball well, didn't he? Well over 300 yards passing, hit on 3 touchdown passes, and is delivering the ball in rhythm all game long.
So for Dallas, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem.
Here we go, bucket off the pick and roll.